decided to head toward the ship. Maybe there was oxygen equipment there, but walking across the huge planet was no easy task. As Jeff began to lose hope, a voice came through his helmet. A woman named Daisy, the ship's administrator. She said she was stuck inside her pod by a rock and needed Jeff's help. But when Jeff opened the map, he saw her pod was in the opposite direction of the ship. He panicked. If he went to save Daisy, his oxygen might not last. But Daisy said she had oxygen units there, enough for both of them to share. With no other choice, Jeff went to rescue her, but he hadn't gone far when darkness fell instantly, and he felt something was nearby. To save Daisy, Jeff forced himself to stay calm. Soon he noticed circular footprints on the ground, leading to a round cave. He didn't know what it was, so he backed away carefully. Then Daisy told him this planet might have some kind of creatures, and the weather was starting to change. Soft white fuzz was falling like snow. As Jeff observed, something flashed right in front of him. He quickly crouched down and turned off his light. He stared in that direction, but saw nothing. The uncertainty made his heart race. He grabbed a rock for defense. Just then a flare streaked across the air. Following its trail, a monster appeared. Jeff panicked and started running, but before he got far, the monster tackled him to the ground. When he stood up again, it charged straight at him. Jeff ran for his life, but the monster chased him relentlessly. In panic, he fell off a cliff. Luckily, there was a slope below. He rolled down endlessly and finally landed in the snow. He wasn't badly hurt, but his suit was damaged again from the fall. He tried to use the repair spray, but it was out of fuel. His oxygen was now only 25%. Just as Jeff fell into despair again, his teammate's voice came through the helmet. After an explanation, Jeff learned he hadn't run away, but was in greater danger. The monster had taken him to its nest. He begged Jeff to come rescue him. Jeff hesitated, but Daisy kept encouraging him, so he decided to go. After running for a while, he reached the monster's nest. There were tons of crashed pods here. Jeff moved among them carefully. He finally found the teammate, but the monster killed him instantly. Jeff quickly turned off his light and hid himself. When he looked again, the monster was heading toward him. He had no choice but to run, dodging between the pods. But when he looked back again, another monster was coming from the other side. Now he was trapped in between. Just then, the pod lights drew the monster's attention. They seemed attracted to them. Daisy, the administrator, had analyzed the creature's behavior through Jeff's report and remotely lit up all nearby pods, helping Jeff escape. But she forgot Jeff still had a light on his suit. That quickly drew another monster toward him. Jeff ran desperately through the darkness until he tripped in a smoky area. When he came to, he feared the monster was close, but surprisingly it didn't come near. It seemed afraid of something. They stared at each other for a while. Then the monster backed away. Jeff was confused, but he had to keep moving. After a few steps, he saw glowing bugs everywhere, like fireflies. He even thought they looked beautiful, but when one landed on his helmet, it suddenly turned red and became aggressive. Luckily his suit could handle it, but as Jeff moved forward, suddenly